How many of you were at the reception last night? Raise your hand. Wasn't that great?
You can either be at the dinner table or you can be the dinner. And so if you're not there advocating for your point of view, someone else is, and they may have a very different point of view. And so if you don't engage with legislators, with decision makers, with policymakers, then you're really missing out.
It's a constant fight for us, but I can tell you that in the House caucus, as well as the Republican Senate caucus, we're going to continue to support school choice, and in particular charter schools across our state.
On the question of school choice, next slide, who is best suited to determine where a child should attend a school out of the following options? We've done this question, I think, 5 years in a row now, and every year the runaway choice is the child's parents or guardians. That number continues to increase incrementally every year.
The number of students enrolled in charter schools has tripled since 2012. It's tripled. That's a testament to everybody in this room and your commitment to excellence. Some of the best charter schools in North Carolina are sitting in front of us right now, and I just thank you for that.
It's amazing when you get groups of 2 or 3 people together and they start discussing the same issue, that then all of a sudden it brings light to what they're seeing as a struggle their counterparts are. So in my opinion, it's invaluable that they come to these type functions, they interact with their peers, but then they hear the presentations that gives them the knowledge to know how do we move forward.
All of us bring something to the table that is useful and that can be, maybe it has to be adapted to work in your environment, but good ideas are good ideas.
Without the coalition, I think we would be a few steps behind where we are now. Their greatest function is helping educate legislators on what's needed in that space, providing that expertise when you get down to the granular detail that every legislator can't get to just by their own study. The coalition provides a great resource for that.
The coalition has a huge job to play in encouraging those folks on the wait list, if you will, to let their legislators know and to maybe search out those folks at home who may have relationships with their legislator to keep those cards and letters coming in, so to speak.
We are now giving them an opportunity, an equal opportunity to compete educationally.
Public charter schools are not our enemies. They are a part of our community. It's a new way of thinking, a new way of engaging, and it's a wonderful opportunity to enhance educational opportunities for our young ones.
These conversations that happen at Summit, these conversations that are facilitated by the coalition, allow us to have those open, honest, and historically accurate conversations that I think help us get closer to the state realizing its constitutional promise of providing a sound basic education to kids.
If you are sending your child to a school that you are forced to send your child to because that's where they tell you to go, and that school isn't meeting your child's need, your child gets lost in the shuffle unless you as a parent have the wherewithal to be able to supplement it. And just not all parents do. The ability as a parent to be able to say, this isn't working for my child, I'm gonna try over here, and be able to find a place where your child can blossom. Like as a parent, what parent doesn't want their child to do well?